Hello, Fiedelbogen here. To my fellow workers in the vineyard, worldwide, greetings. The title of today's talk is An Army Outside Their Door. Yes, these people will condescend to take us seriously only when they realize that an army has gathered outside their door. That is the only practical development that will move the feminists to reconsider their customary ways toward us. Until then, we must anticipate more of the same from them ad infinitum. They will talk past us, talk around us, talk down to us, talk us in circles, slander us, misrepresent us, ignore us, feign not to understand us, and so on. None of this will change if practical circumstances continue as we presently know them. They will continue giving us the runaround for as long as they think they can get away with it. At the same time, they will continue, as they have always done, to move ahead with their political plans on every front, creeping incrementally forward in every theater of political operation, large or small, in the arrogant self-assurance of those who feel their position is unassailable or that their opposition is hopelessly overmatched or outflanked. It is futile to argue with such people as feminists, or at least futile to engage them with the art of logic. They are like any other group of fanatical sectarians in that regard, given that they will only use logic when it serves them. But when logic goes against them, they have, be assured, other methods. And in the fullness of time, we have become minutely familiar with this gamut of behaviors. Our expertise in this realm has bulked large and grown formidable. We know that in the end they care only about power. Very early in the game, their seminal writers and thinkers laid down in quite unmistakable terms a program of feminist revolution. It was, they made clear, to be a sweeping transformation in all aspects of life, both large and small. They framed this in a manner which brooked no opposition. And their behavior down through the years has been consistent with the tone that they established in the beginning. They have consistently operated like a steamroller, flattening by combinations of emotional shock and awe, changing the rules, and intellectual backstabbing anything or anybody which got in their way. Power is what they understand, and that is the language we must address them in if we would motivate them to cease their aggression against our sector. They must learn to do the right thing, and we must teach them. And if we haven't learned by now that sweet reason is unavailing with these people, then I fear we have learned very little indeed. So that is why the feminists need to see an army outside their door. For the only argument they will ever genuinely respect is the logic of sheer numbers. They need to see angry faces, to hear angry voices, to be backed into a corner, to be made to understand that the rest of the universe is not pleased with them. Truly, I fear, that is the only way with these people. Peace, peace, the hypocrites say, but there is no peace. Somebody clearly must teach somebody something about peace. Yes, when it finally occurs to them that they might have a deadly serious conflict on their hands, they will learn to modulate their voices, and they will understand why it is in their interest to dial down their sassy, saucy attitude. They will also, I predict, undergo a sudden and seemingly miraculous growth of basic intellectual comprehension. Things which they persistently did not hear or did not understand will all at once become clear as day to them, as if the scales had fallen from their eyes. You will be amazed at how intelligent and insightful they will get almost overnight, once they realize that playing deaf and stupid isn't going to fly anymore, and that we aren't falling for that garbage in any case. We non-feminist men and women must grow our numbers. We must muster that army. We must recruit. And this is exactly what we've been doing for many years. We've not done it systematically, knowledgeably, efficiently, or professionally, but all the same, we have been doing it. And our amateurish effort has paid off. More and more people have come to see feminism as a deadly canker in the body politic and are of a mind to take action. Only, they still don't know what action. At the risk of sounding a mite silly, I will propose the needful action. It is more of the same, only more so and better done. In this talk, I have tried to make clear that growing our numbers is the winning strategy. It has been successful to date, where arguing has been fruitless. I have noticed that some of the enemy are sobering up in their rhetoric and sounding a touch more restrained, a shade more circumspect. And I know this is happening for only one reason, because they are fearful of our growing numbers and our growing voice. They are not acting this way because our arguments have persuaded them. If they didn't sense that we were gaining ground, they would be acting just as arrogantly, stupidly, and viciously as always. The beauty of our winning strategy is that so-called argument becomes as easy as rolling rocks down a mountainside at the enemy. We are not arguing with the enemy, but arguing against them, by stating the case to people who are already halfway inclined to be sympathetic to our side, if not entirely so. In argument of this sort, eloquence and charisma are the driving force, and these qualities may certainly be acquired or found ready to our service. In the long run, the rock slide we are unleashing upon our enemy is of the demographic kind, and it helps greatly that we have truth on our side, tons of it. But we need more agitators, and we need good ones, rhetorically disciplined ones who know what they are about, who know exactly who to agitate and how and when. They of gifted tongue, who know that 9/10 of speaking well consists in keeping your mouth shut until the perfect moment. Such are the agitators that we need. Agitators who agitate people in the right way give rise to more agitators, and the sum of all this agitation is demographic growth. The milling mob with torches and pitchforks ready to frog march feminism clean out of civilization altogether. And the next step beyond the milling mob is the trained and disciplined army, camped outside the enemy's door with a multitude of specialists who may be set to work upon a multitude of specialized tasks. For the task ahead indeed demands skill and craft, a clear head, a clear eye, and a steady hand upon the tiller. No, one is not preaching to the choir. One is recruiting the choir, and, having once done so, teaching it to sing better. In conclusion, let it be said that our enemy has overreached, and if we are wise, will not repeat their faulty judgment in critical matters. Therefore, let us not overreach. Let the game come to us. And believe me, it will. And when it does, let our powder be dry and our forces ready. Let our enemies be the ones to overreach, and to continue so doing. And let us offer them, in their extremity, every manner of stumbling block our ingenuity may devise. Meanwhile, the army grows outside their door. Fiedelbogen. Out.